With my tongue that time. Don't worry, I sanitized it beforehand. This will be the final one for Turnabout Samurai. I will see to it. And then we might do something else. Maybe Baldur's Gate. Maybe Rogue Legacy. Maybe Rogue Legacy until I get so pissed off I go to Baldur's Gate. October 19th, 327, Wright and Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened?
Well, I think you got a pretty good idea who did it. You do? I wish I did. Now, all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow! Good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? Like, what's that? Is that some boomer term?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. It's something that makes the game not take forever. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, like, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we've no time to waste.
Indeed we don't. Detention Center. Overnight Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. There's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Nothing. It's all Mia. You do nothing. Except channel her. Please, this is no laughing matter. My job is, well, it's not on the line. I'm not going to get fired if I fail, but... Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
Genius? Like, what's that?
She's been in global studios for 5 years. Right or wrong, nobody tells her different. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. The whole studio's on its knees. But she fucked it in the ass, picked it up, and made it shine. Oh.
And, like, what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyway. What are the rumors? That could help. Director Manila. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? He's a fucking creeper. Stay away from him, or he's going to try to rope you. He used to be a minor. I stopped reading it minor at first, and, he used to be a minor, straight video director. Something in his work caused Vasquez. She brought the Steel Samurai into this room. Now everyone knows the name, so... I hear it's pretty much our beck and call. He's a fucking Twitch stream. He says, whenever she says jump, he asks how high. At which she says on your knees. He says, yes, mommy. I can imagine him being a beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Phoenix! Okay, you're not wrong, but Phoenix! Mr. Hammer, I'm pretty sure I fought this guy in Arkham City.
I was, like, wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? I don't know anything about him. But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, my role when we started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions.
How could he, like, do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
Just gave a big star fight. ago? Huh. That's an interesting coincidence. Excuse me. Thank you for showing it to me. Sniff. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life. These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. Is fighting liquid really? I mean so much to these kids, you know. Sniff. Regarding the murder weapon? Yes. Is it heavy? That's weird. It's pretty hefty, yeah. Meryl can't even lift it. I don't think an average person can swing it around effectively. I once pinned Otacon to the ground. And, like, that's the spear that, like, fucking broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh, yes. I fucked up on a round kick, you see. I tried to be like Chuck once. It didn't work. I broke the spear. Security didn't fix it for me right away. With duct tape, like we heard. This still hasn't come up much, has it? Alright. To the main gate studio of Doom. Oh god, it's fucking you again. Oh no. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. She's about to explode. I think her guard's down. We could totally, like, jump her and send her to the hospital. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
Hello, you eat, you die.
Oh, she's alive!
I'll skin you alive, you little skank.
Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer?
No, the studio bigwigs love her. Hello, so she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you, like, not like the producer? Nope, the studio people don't want me talking about her. So sorry.
Director Manila, can I ask you about Sal Manila?
Sam? He's soft, a pushover, a pussy. He does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt. Hello, but I think he likes it. A fucking freak.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya, you innocent soul. You have no idea what a dominatrix is, do you? It doesn't, like, make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Okay. Yeah, well, we just learned something about Phoenix. Oh, God. An Edgeworth would absolutely make his dreams come true. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer?
Hello, I heard what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. Drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. Hello, it's impossible.
Easy, sweetheart. Don't have a fucking heart attack. Actually do. I'd be glad to be rid of you. Studio 1 entrance. Oh wait, that means I have to eat her soul. Oh god.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But, like, why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? Like, oh my god?
Mr. Monkey. Oh, you again. The Mexican-Russian woman. Well, Spanish-Russian woman, you're not Mexican. What is on your hood, burqa, whatever? Is that a moth?
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Like, hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Fine, Phoenix, she did, and she was ignored. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Hammer.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and...
Shh. You will disturb the clouds. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really fucking pissing me off. I'm about to deck this bitch.
Oh dear. Powers.
Mr. Powers, like, wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I, like, know it.
Oh god. Manila? I was wondering if you'd tell me about Mr. Manila? Oh, my little bitch. What's there to tell? If you must talk about that, man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Alright. Studio 2 trailer.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems, like, pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. The weed probably didn't help. Oh. The glass is frosted, can't see outside, blah blah blah, winter is coming. They were designing set Steel Samurai show, they got some figures for how much a set costs. You got the penis over here. Trash. Well, movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer, Jack Hammer, quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. Oh my god. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? The Singing Samurai. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. You know, to be honest, that would make a pretty good campaign. A bard who has a katana. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my fucking god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Don't give the Boruto creators any ideas. Well, actually do. They're probably out of them. Until Kishimoto came back, I heard that show was trash. This is where they had that meeting. There were documents and paper cups scattered about. Alright, let's just present everything. Not even looking. Okay, hey, you bitch, look. Oh, I thought I was talking to her, not Maya.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
no, 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 no. Ah. Alright, nothing. No, no, no. Incinerator. Apparently just put this one in. Already covered in soot. Must not clean it much. Light van. Let's go for a drive! Like, oh my god. Hey, Maya, you're 17 and you don't have one either. Maybe keep your trap shut. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. I do. There's no bones left. This would insinuate that Vasquez and Salmonella ate the bones. Though I can imagine her eating a boner or two, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna get old ever. Hey, I'm still young, I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Does it seem to be switched on today? You really not good at this, huh? We have one where they found the camera's body. I don't have the card key anymore, so I can't go in today. Maybe Old Bag has something I have to do. Miss Old Bag, what do you think of this?
Nick, I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
When are you ever? Miss Old Bag?
What? Get that filth out of my sight! And you're claiming that poor old hammer in there? Hello, and I thought you were such an innocent youth. Ah!
No, you didn't.
But no, you didn't.
Miss Old Bag, junk food, blah blah blah, run security cameras, blah blah blah. Overhead map of the studios, employee area after film studios. Entrance to the studios, officer on patrol, I didn't see him. Studio van, found a film equipment. Okay, here we go. Global Studios, employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just that one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. You already know the way to sneak in. Just have Cody bring you. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues like what you found. No, no, no. No. Sorry. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Man, I almost had a fucking heart attack, you dick!
Guess it can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose that's the act of it. Dramatique indeed. Brooklyn clear in my throat. Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Trace is there, bro. Well, I can do that. The employees' lunch are scattered around, everyone's too shocked to clean up, blah de blah blah boners. Alright. I'm guessing I know about as much as that as you do, pal. I eat nothing. I don't know anything about my own badge. Okay. Well. Shit. You don't know about the autopsy report you gave me. Do you know anything about anything, Mr. Cumshoe? Okay, well, no presenting. Ah, hello. The plate. So you're, like, looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? for a thorough examination, I've got to lick the plate and see if I pass out. But I have the capabilities of a cursory examination right here, with my tongue. A science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill. See, if there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, like, totally neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you, like, waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution of the plate changed color, right? So the food in this place had been laced with sleeping pills. Like steak plate on traces. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large boner. There's 2 bones there. Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about Barnes, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. I wonder what that's like in bed.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Oh, what's terrifying? Cups, bottles, skulls of his enemies. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep. Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. So Powers is completely innocent now. His alibi has been confirmed. Found on a table in the employee area bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. We're almost at 460 followers, boys. The investigation. There goes your investigation. Sorry, no sleep, pal. To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
Like, what do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I kinda feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Oh wait, I can present. Oh, I go back. Okay, well that's lame. Chip, it's also normal. We're not locked. Bill Byers. Into the dressing room.
Oh, hello. What are you, like, doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's like innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Sorry, I'm not sure what to make of that. So this photo was Mr. Rammer all along?
It seems that way.
Why would Mr. Rammer do something like that?
I don't know. Girl. I don't fucking know. We're gonna find out before stream's over.
Wow. Wow. Must have taken him forever to collect all these. Kids love the Steel Samurai. They do, don't they?
Yes, Maya sure does. Maybe clean up.
What's that?
An empty bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Now I'm really confused.
I'm not. I just need to know why he went to Studio D. I was wondering if I can ask you about Mr. Hammer?
Yes.
the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that?
Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Oh dear. Oh, we're getting dirt.
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Dirt? Like, what dirt?
Dirt, you know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means, stupid bitch.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were used in the Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too.
Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock. Nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Oh, why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
The Pink Princess, perhaps.
No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure! Nick, say something!
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Take that!
And this is... a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I even do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Did you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Emma's fault. Someone, like, died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. Including taking lame roles. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I like seeing. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Oh, I'm sure I can get her to. This affected her beloved Jack Hammer.
What? You're still slinking around? Hello, if you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What do they think made Global Studios what it is today?
Vasquez.
Hammer! It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth.
Nick, maybe we should keep a safe distance?
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Uh-oh. Oh, we hit a nerve.
Who told? Hello, who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nickels!
Nickels?
Penny Nichols. Her assistant, we like talking to him.
Oh. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Snappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
Yes. Yes, I do. This game is awesome. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Hello, do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I do. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mrs. Powers' costume.
Take that!
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Hello, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
What's the plate that he used to eat that steak? There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Hello. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Hello, tired of holding it all in.
Ma'am? Please don't do what I think you're gonna, Mrs. Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
She's not about to get shot, is she?
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. Hello, that photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi by shooting him in the face. Hello, that was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
I know that. It was an accident. Miss Oldbag?
Hold on a minute, bitch. Here, take this.
A photograph? Wait a second! This is the...
Hello, this is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Is that Vasquez? Why does she look like an anime high school boy with titties? What the fuck? Look at that hair!
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. Hello, he pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
She slept with a paparazzi. I understand. An accident involving Jack Hammer. Will she say anything if I present it?
Poor old Hammer. He was a big star. The biggest. That accident 5 years ago was what did him in. He wanted to hide it. He knew he didn't want anyone to know. Poor, silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, little Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him.
Vasquez! Bitch, you got some splaining to do. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, none of your fucking business. Old bag. old. Chinese security lady Miss Oldbag, Nick. Oh, he thought that she was calling him an old bag. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The... Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer, where I keep my handguns.
Nick, she went inside the trailer. Take good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, her mouth moved. She was going to say something else, but it got cut. And that's probably... I think that's the spoke where he died on.
You came all over my steps. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
I mean, sure it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
I had living without Mr. Hammer's career went sour.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And I think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? I don't like this look. What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. What's that sweat bead? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you. I bet you did.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo to us. She wrenched it out of his hands. She gave him a few roses. I wish I was sure. It would have been fantastic. So that's why she had me. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. We could have made a couple. But he didn't. Because I shot him. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. No. What? This is valuable evidence, boys. Who are they? They're fucking Yakuza, who do you think? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now! Very well. Finish this contest and decide tomorrow. not to kiss a gift horse in the mouth or anything, but this looks an awful lot like 4 on 2. Yeah, bitch, so will I. 'Cause it's looking like we have a motive.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice this sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god! I was really scared.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Oh, this is gonna be good. I cannot wait to shred this hoe. You're damn right you're saving it. Wait, why are you saying saving and then asking me to save? What? Is it really that faithful of a... maybe it is. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Oh, not even wasting time telling Powers it's all gonna be okay. Standing up. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory of this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Shut up! You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio Trailer 2 Studio 2 trailer. Already? Will the witness state her name and occupation? Vasquez, being a producer on the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? Does everyone here knows you, sir? I dislike needless battles. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. Okay, Phoenix, I think we can see right through you. Hey, the man likes B-cups. Don't judge. Don't judge. Day of the murder.
I entered the trailer little before noon. Immediately in the 12th shot, it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30.
Wait, you had Sal take you?
At 2:30, we did a 15-minute break. Sal and I didn't see on stage until the clock of the train. We found Hammer's body later at the studio.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You weren't fatigued, so you had Sal take you? I was looking forward to pressing that. The van... There is a van at Studio 2. Okay. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. And I didn't want him crawling about on all fours with me on top of him in public. This is something we do in bedroom. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination?
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's. You mean I. I'll do it.
I took the trailer for a little...
By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. This thing could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal after, so we went to Studio 1. I am still pointing. And what exactly was that?
I forgot.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those times. I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said, you fucking dipshit. I had Sal take me in the studio too then.
Oh. Oh, right.
At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break and
And what were you doing during that time?
don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
This is actually really fun. Why are they scared of a witness? The fuck is she gonna do?
Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough.
She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak.
That's evidence that she didn't.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said a little more.
It's hard.
Gross.
I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Wrong button. I almost fucked it up. No, that works. Because it was cleared after the meeting, and the meeting lasted until 4. Which is when that was moved. Shit. Okay. Oh, I was right! Cool! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh, we've hit something! Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Ooh, we're hitting her. Oh, I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? I can imagine what she was doing during her break. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Shut up! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Oh. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Oh, honey. You never challenge me to one of those. Never! Good luck, Nick. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, able to defeat stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body, you idiot. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Here it is. I think I already know. It's spotless. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume through with this? Through the chest? Order! Shut the fuck up already! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I am the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
I had a theory, and I think I got it. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. God damn it, I'm going to skin you all alive. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again.
Oh, she's looking. Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer out at the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer himself had done 5 years ago. But whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative. I could use a man like you at my script writing stuff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. She's starting to crack.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Ta-da! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
I was fatigued, so I had something. There was a van there, right? I had salt right. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Hello, Atomic Bot. How are you doing? Glad to see you here and that you followed me. Did you see a certain number go up yourself? Of course he wasn't a conspirator. Of course he wasn't! Ha! So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van, and managed to put the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. I was kidding. To lighten up the proceedings. And to make you look stupid. Light... You can't lighten up a murder? Mr. Wright, the court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. And that would explain why everyone's so eager to cover for the both of them. Also... Well, you're the first one to talk. Or to come, other than the guy who's always here and never says nothing. But I'm having a grand time. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't... Me? Yes, I do. I try to stream every day that I can, which is usually every day. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Yep. Did you, see the follower goal? By the way? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. I thought it was too easy. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order! I'm going to take your fucking scalps if you don't keep your trap shut. You don't? Okay, hold on. Christ's sake. What is it? Come on. I don't know. Where is it? No, not followers list, you fool! Oh, shit. Now I'm out of stream manager because I'm bad. Okay, well, until I can make this work again, the goal is to 500 followers. And once it gets to 500 followers, I'm going to go through an entire playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, going to every world, but not 100% treasure chests. On normal difficulty, only using my feet to control the camera. Or not the camera, the controller. I've done everything else in it and even have the Platinum Trophy. There's only one thing left I can do before I have to move on to Chain of Memories. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? I think people should follow him more. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Come so far, fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
Objection!
What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not?
Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't seem to have anything to gain by repeating the last sentence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm very confused. I, too, see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Why is Edgeworth helping me? Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? Well, he hasn't. We broke that yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but last time we broke that. After all of that... Edgeworth? Interesting. I think he wants her convicted. Good. I was with Sal and Oldbeck. The security lady would be found in the body. The assistant was there. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbeck was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Like, real close.
Gross.
She may be acting tough now, but if you, put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her nipples, Nick.
Okay.
I was with Solid Old, the security lady, when we found the body.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes.
Nope, keep going. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Glad you like it, man. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
The witness will continue her testimony.
You
was there too. Only Powers was absent.
Hold it!
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
Remember what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Harder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez. Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at the location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers. He doesn't stand out? Bitch, are you blind?
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. Immediately called the police and Powers showed.
Hold it!
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
Hey, why's everyone so quiet? Someone should, do something to lighten things up. Want me to strip?
No! No, Maya, you're 17. Stop that.
Security Lady Oldbeck was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did.
Hold it!
Oldback, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the stone.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that food. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
So, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to camera.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
Hold it!
You asked to be left out?
Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered us.
Or covered it up. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
Get back to the trailer to get my script and direction.
Hold it!
The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Ho ho!
Order! Order! I'm coming to your fucking house tonight, Jason, I swear to God. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me, and doing it rather well. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? I think you misunderstood. We had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. I left them behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this fucker here.
I thought it said something to peg her. I think I know something that thing like to peg her with.
Well, everything we've done till now will have been, like, wasted. All the burgers I missed. I believe in you, man. Go get 'em.
Oh, not press again. Shit. What could it have been? Think. She knew. She knew about it. But... Wait a minute. Was she even present for it? She wasn't there for it. But how do I prove it? Shit. Open a large bone. Is that the one? How did she know? How would she know? Or rather, how did she not know? How did she not know? Think. What could it have possibly been? Sal said that... He said that Sal told her. But... He couldn't have because... Fuck. Oh. No. Okay. Think. Nope, not this one. No, it doesn't. They aren't. No, they're not. Sorry. I was thinking because her plate was completely emptied, it's in the incinerator, so she didn't have time to talk to him about it. But that's nothing good, is it? The weed gummies kicked in, lads. It has. Sal told you about it. About the thing. I don't know. Wait a minute. If she knew that there wasn't going to be a rehearsal, why did she go there? Oh, I think we did it.
This one? No, it isn't. Damn it, I thought I was onto something. Okay. It's not this. Why would she go there in the first place if she didn't know, or if she knew that he was injured and there wouldn't be a rehearsal? But I can't prove it. Direction notes. She faltered on this one a bit. I'm thinking this is it, but I have nothing to do. I mean, I could see if there was a decision I missed. The script in your direction notes? Yes, the point about No, I guess not. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? I was under the impression that you were able to rehearse. Why? There was a murder. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there would be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Edgeworth is helping me. The prosecution is in the defense. What kind of authority is this? No, I think you misunderstand. It's a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. Did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. Sal, the director. Okay, let's see what... what did Sal give us? Oh, your Wi-Fi went stupid? Maybe you can help me out here. Cause I got... I don't know why the text box is being so thin. I didn't do that. But... she didn't know about the injury and I have to prove it. Prove that Sal did not tell her shit. I don't have infinite chances here. I don't got anything that proves it. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. We need something that proves that she either didn't leave them behind. I know she might, but I've already gone through everything again, and
it's basically telling me that, yeah, there is something you can pin on her. It's not these two, I tried that. That's not it. It cannot be. That doesn't have any bearing on anything. Cody's camera won't have anything. Wait! You knew that Hammer was injured? Sweetheart. Powers was injured.
Objection!
Nothing? Really? I was gonna... The spear where it broke was how he got his broke his ankle.
Hold it!
No, not Jack. Hammer. If I could... You knew Hammer was injured, but it wasn't Hammer that got injured. Oh dear. Ouch! I just leaned on my phone. Ow! Ow. Okay, we need to find something here. Hammer was... How do I remind everybody that it wasn't him that got injured? I'm running out of... here. I have to remember... It's a puzzle game, and it's absolutely fantastic. This is absolutely incredible. It wasn't this and wasn't this. Yeah, it's incredibly fun. Is it this?
Objection!
Yes! Yes! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? already said it was South Tall.
That's right.
You must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that day. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Oh!
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on his Joe Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it had been Mr. Hammer who'd been injured that morning.
I have had enough. If one more person talks out of turn, I'm nuking this place.
Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Fuck, she doesn't have a motive.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim?
Why would Powers have killed him?
If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Can I? I can look in the court record. Oh, thank you, Atomic Bot. I was beginning to get a bit self-conscious about that. That doesn't help me. That doesn't... That's just the... That's... No. That's anti-evidence. That would prove she definitely had no motive because she had dirt on him. No. I don't think I can. Of course I can't prove it.
Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be admitting defeat. She'll get away! But what proof could I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible, you still have to fight this one.
Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive for this murder. Fuck! I just went through it. Wait. I'm high, so my mind is being blown right now. There's a motive we haven't thought of yet. Why did Hammer go to meet her? Oh, you have an office, it's just my room. But I'm glad you can relax a bit before streaming. Where was I? I'm high in ADHD. Distracting me is not good. I was on What? His motive. Why did he go to see her and go to the trouble of disguising himself? Follow me. He took the spear and was going to kill her. So to get out from under the blackmail, pin it on Powers and be a star again. She panicked, pushed him, and he died.
Take that!
This is my proof.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I?
Am I right?
Ugh. Your wife sounds like Miss Vasquez here. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, this case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy.
Mr. Wright, please explain Dee Vasquez's motive for murder.
She doesn't have one. This was self-defense. I have 2 chances, so it doesn't matter. If it's wrong, I'll find evidence. But she had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What?
That's it. All of you are fucking dead.
Your Honor, please don't kill us yet. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who has so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh. Uh-huh. So you did do it, didn't you?
Yes, I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance!
There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah! Miss Vasquez!
What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Manuel! Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
Oh dear. She loved him, didn't she? Oh no. I'm going to regret drinking this soul.
Please. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. Get the fuck out of my courtroom immediately.
October 20th, 1:12 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Colonel.
Thank you. That was terrifying.
I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for murder, it's just like liquid. Makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
I think I know. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because everyone loves you. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. Jesus, you have codec numbers. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and wrestle a big strong man. Is something wrong?
No, of course not! Nick! Edgeworth!
Oh, hi. Hey, baby. How you doing? Thanks for your help. You really came through for me. Thank you. Oh my god, fuck already. Oh my god! Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. You look like you're dying to say something. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again? Do you old people, like, know each other?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh, Edgeworth, look, if you want to bag him, just say so. He'd probably jump at the opportunity. God, I would. Without a doubt. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, in my pants. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. I will bed you one way or another. Understand? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came to tell you. Oh my god, he's so tsundere. Oh my god, he was tsundere before it became popular. Oh. Mr. Wright, why do you have a massive erection? Was that guy your friend? Or was he your special friend? I won't tell anyone, I promise.
What? Friends? As if? They are totally fucking. You don't even know. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? Not lovers? Better not be!
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me all the juicy details. Every single position.
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. I knew it. I knew he would.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me. Right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? And all the box sets. All of them. Even seasons we already have. We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Wait, what?
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. How in the hell is he gonna get that waistline? Oh well, let him be whoever. Turnabout Samurai Bronze Trophy. A brand new episode has been added. Okay, that's about all the voice acting I think I can handle today. So, shall we go to Rogue's Legacy or Baldur's Gate 3? Or something new entirely, but I don't want to do something new entirely, because I'm already doing something new entirely. Okay. Let's go to Rogue's Legacy until I get pissed off enough to go to Baldur's Gate, which is a game that by now I can bully. Oh, you edit videos? I wish I could do that. Alright, just make sure you keep the tab muted, but not the video, and just lurk, I suppose. I will be right back. Make sure you refresh when I put it in the thing. I don't know what Turnabout Goodbyes means, but it worries me greatly. I saw the thumbnail of it, and this looks like it's going to be painful.